Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. It is Anvil Day, day 3 of the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo, and we're going to be looking at the Anvil ships that are available in the Expo Hall for you to rent, having a look at anything that's new in the Holosuite if there is anything, and then having a look on the website to see what's actually for sale and the concept ships you might still want to buy. You're like, I want to buy an Anvil ship, or whatever. Enjoy! I do love how big this expo hall is. However, I don't like the fact it kills my frame rates. There's just obviously so much going on. Okay, so straight away, the Carrack is there, obviously. Try out the Carrack. The Carrack is one of my favourite ships in the game. Was my favourite ship before the Mercury Starrunner sort of turned up. And I think it's absolutely fantastic. So if you're looking to run a ship with 4+ crew, and you're looking for a multi-role ship or an exploration ship, that's going to be your core ship, in my opinion. There are some... it does depend exactly what sort of thing you want to do with your ship, but it's pretty good for mission running and for exploration and that sort of stuff. It's top-tier expedition exploration. So we're going to have a look around the Expo Hall. So it's just the Central Hall and the 2 and 3 halls. So we're in the Apex halls today. And then downstairs is only the Crucible in the Holosuite and the Ballista in the lower halls. So let's go have a look around these halls now then. So we've got the Arrow here. Arrow, cool little light fighter. Recommend you try it out. Good first step on the sort of like fighter route for a lot of people. It is a dedicated fighter. We've got the C8 Pisces. So that's the sort of ship, the snub ship that's in the Carrack, but also it's unique in the snub ship ranges. It's being small, it's got cargo, but it's also got a quantum drive. So that makes it very useful. It can actually travel longer distances. Oh, what's this? Hidden behind this slightly shapely wall. We've got some form of pew-pew ship. So this is the Gladiator. And I don't think I've rented one for about 1 billion years. Oh no, I've opened... No, I don't want to get in it. Well, apparently I do. So this is sort of like a fighter bomber. And I suspect it will be very heavily featured in Squadron 42. I don't think it gets enough love. And obviously missiles and torpedoes have sort of like been nerfed somewhat more recently. So it will certainly come into its own in the future. Military fighter bomber. Very cool ship. Definitely worth trying out. Probably needs a bit more love from Cloud Imperium to really find its feet. We have gone the wrong way. Let's go over here. We've got the Hawk here. Now, there's something I quite like about this. It looks very high-tech. It looks a little bit cyberpunky, Blade Runner-y to me, or at least reminds me of that for some reason. As a pilot, you can actually see out the bottom of the ship as well, which is cool when you're tracking your prey. So it is very much a bounty hunter ship. And at the back, there's actually a little section where you can carry your prey. No, just open it. Don't get in. No. Oh no. I don't want to be getting in. That's fine. So the little prisoner pod will come out and then you could get inside it. Or put someone inside it in the future. But lots and lots and lots of little weapons on this craft. And the idea is that you'd be using lots of distortion to try and capture someone or whatever, make them surrender. It's a bounty hunter ship. Got the Hurricane, which has got a big turret. It's a 2-seater. So you've got the pilot with some big guns at the front, but then you've got a huge turret with loads of guns. Oh. I somehow died. Who knows how? Oh, well, thanks, game. Right, we are coming into the second Apex halls here, and it is all of the Hornets. Billions of Hornets. So we've got the standard F7C in the center, and the F7A, the military variant. The military variant is not available to the general public. There is a skin that they sold with the same skin, sort of like colorings. That a lot of people are like, does that convert my Hornet into a military Hornet? No, it does not. It just will give you, I'm pretty sure anyway, as far as I'm aware, it will just give you the same colorings on your, it's like a skin for your Hornet. That was available years and years ago though, so. We've got the standard F7C, and we've got the F7A. Oddly, the F7A has basically got better equipment and better armaments than the Super Hornet over here, but it only has 1 seat. The Super Hornet has 2 seats, interestingly. I think they wanted it as sort of like a craft that you could like train and teach pilots in, maybe? But the idea that now is that the second pilot, or the co-pilot, will have access to the second gun turret and whatever other systems you want. So that'll be interesting to see how that actually pans out in the future. Is it viable to run a Hornet, a Super Hornet, with 2 people? Is that a sensible option? Got the Wildfire, which is just a different loadout for the Hornet. Cool skin, though, for sure. And then you've got the Hornet Tracker at the back there, and the Hornet Ghost. So the Tracker, it's going to have better sort of like sensor arrays for finding points of interest, but mainly, I suppose, tracking bounties and ships and just better sensor array. And then you've got the Ghost, which is supposed to be slightly more stealthy, with a stealthy hull. Interesting to see how these are all used. Assumedly, a lot of them are going to be used in Squadron 42 in some way, and they'll all find their place in the verse once we have a bit more of a balanced game. Oh, let's get a nice shot of all the Hornets there. There's a lot of Hornets, eh? So what have we got in Apex Hall 3 today? Oh, we've got the Terrapin over there. Ooh, we've got an F8 Lightning. So I don't think that's going to be rentable, but it will be, you'll be able to look at it. So this is the Lightning Heavy Fighter. You'll be able to purchase one of these, I think, or get access to one of these after completing or after getting to a certain stage in Squadron 42. Some super high concierge people that spent many thousands of pounds have one of these on their account, although they're not technically flyable yet, or actually flyable, technically and actually. They are done for Squadron 42's needs as far as we are aware. And let's have a quick read. A few vehicles employed by the proud men and women who serve in the Empire's Navy inspire the awe of the legendary F8 Lightning. A force to be reckoned with, the F8 Lightning has secured humanity's freedom from numerous threats at home and abroad countless times. Isn't space always abroad? Or is it space, the home territory? Very cool ship. I think we can probably get in it. Can we get in it? Can we get inside? Oh, we can. We can get inside. Yeah, so I think a lot of people are pretty excited about the F8. There will be a military version, which I assume is this version. There will also be an F8C, the civilian version, slightly more stripped down, in the same way that the Hornets have a military version in the F7A, but also the Super Hornet and the civilian Hornet F7C and all that sort of jazz as well. So expect to see some different variants of this. Lots of guns all over it. Heavy fighter, though, and missiles, lots of missile pods at the top. So lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of pew-pew with this ship. However, it might have some downsides for it. I mean, it's got quite a large profile. It's probably not going to be as agile as something like, you know, the Arrow. But still a very cool ship. Let's jump out. Otherwise, we'll just be throttling just for this ship. Oh, weird camera. We've got the Valkyrie over there. So the Valkyrie, I think a lot of people will be preferring the Valkyrie over the Redeemer. So this is basically, in my mind, the Valkyrie sort of jumped in to fill the slot that the Redeemer had, and then they didn't sort of like continue developing the Redeemer. Now the Redeemer has been or is being reconcepted at the moment. So you are going to get that ship, but the Redeemer is much more of a gunship than any form of dropship, and it's got the gun in gunship. I would even the description in the last sort of video we looked at with the Redeemer did suggest that it was still going to be a dropship, but I'm pretty sure, according to my notes, that it is just almost entirely a gunship now. Now the Valkyrie is, however, much more of a dropship, and will suit the needs of people that want a dropship. It's big, it's cool, it's not really multi-role, but it's probably a relatively good mission running ship if you want to run the FPS sort of style missions, getting your troops to an area and getting them out. Cool ship for evac as well. Definitely one to try out during the Anvil day. You've got the Terrapin as well. Now, once the Terrapin has its mechanics in, it's going to be great for not exploration, I'll say, but discovery. So like discovering points of interest and tracking fleets and finding stuff. It's very durable. It's a proper turtle. That's why they call it a Terrapin. Definitely one to try out and mess around with. Not a huge amount of function yet, though. A lot of these ships were waiting for like more functionality and more gameplay loops to come online. And with Star Citizen, it's going to be a while before they all come online. So let's check out the lower levels. They're pretty simple, pretty quick. So we've got the Ballista here, the only vehicle that will not fit in the Mercury Starrunner. Well, not intact anyway. Really cool ground vehicle. Yeah, really excited about this. Once we have bases, once we have reasons to have proper military ground vehicles in game. Very cool things. But at the moment, in the persistent universe, they have very little use beyond like an org match or something that's sandbox that people have set up or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's no gameplay, no missions that actually specifically use them. Let's have a look at the Holo Suite. There's just one vehicle down here, or ship down here today. And it is the Crucible. So let's have a quick read of the Crucible. A so-called flying toolbox. The Crucible is Anvil Aerospace's first dedicated repair ship, featuring a rotating control bridge and a detachable pressurized workspace. The Crucible is a versatile mobile garage equipped with repair arms, a drone operations center, and all the equipment needed to overhaul a damaged craft back into fighting shape. So this is a proper repair ship. It is... I'm not sure if there's going to be a larger scale repair, I suppose, at space stations and the shipyards. So this is all like a medium-sized repair ship, the biggest mobile repair that is currently in game. Oh, hello, that's my face. Let's get away from my face. Oh. Have a look at the Crucible. So the Crucible is an interesting one because it's got two types of repair, basically. It can house a ship inside it internally for like a Hornet, for example, goes in, flies into it, gets some repair, gets some rearm, refuel, all that sort of jazz as well. But it can also extend little arms out and repair larger ships and create lattices for repair and that sort of stuff. So it is a proper ship for repairing your fleet, and I think medium fleets onwards will pretty much require one of these. Or I suppose maybe a repair base or constant access to space stations or something to be able to be repaired. But this is a very sensible option for a lot of fleets to have. Maybe not one to have as your only ship in your fleet, although you could argue maybe it's great for search and rescue and stuff like that as well. Very cool ship. I'm looking forward to it coming out of sort of like concept and going into production, and we'll find out more, I'm sure, in the future. Let's check out the website and see what's on sale as well today. I'll jump into my concierge account as well so we can see what Chairman's Club ship specials and expensive ships and silly things like that are available in waves. So what have we got available today on the Anvil Day to purchase on the website for people with more money than sense, or a sense to make lots of money and then spend it on spaceships, question mark? So we've got the Crucible as a concept ship to purchase. You'll notice all of my prices here I've got 20% VAT on because I'm in the UK, even though it's in dollars. But just deal with it. So all the ships, if you do want to purchase any of them, they do come with at least 120 months insurance at the moment. So that's 10 years insurance, which is a lot. Although with a lot of these, you could just buy a Nomad and then upgrade to them and get lifetime insurance from that. So sort of bear that in mind if you're looking to be cost efficient. We've got the Carrack. We've got the C8X Pisces, which is the Pisces with a couple more weapon mounts on. We've got the Anvil Arrow. I really like the Arrow as a sort of entry proper fighter. We've got the Ballista. We've got all of the Hornets. I say all of the Hornets, or the civilian Hornets. No F7A Hornet, obviously. We've got the Gladiator, which is, I think, being kicked to the side a little bit at the moment, but I'm looking forward to seeing more of it in the future. We've got the Hawk, which when we have bounty hunting gameplay will obviously be a bit more viable. We've got the Hurricane, which I think might be a cool ship in the future as well. Lots of pew-pew on it, lots of big firepower. We've got the Terrapin. Again, once we have more exploration stuff, that will be more viable. And the Valkyrie, I genuinely think a great dropship, the best dropship in the game probably at the moment. However, we need more of the FPS gameplay and reasons to evac and drop people in with it, for sure. We've got the Crucible. Bam. Grab yourself a Crucible if you're after Crucible. Something very much that I'm going to be getting in-game and not purchasing outside of the game, especially when I'm waiting for the repair mechanics and seeing exactly how they sort of like work. For the Chairman's Club offers, so people that are concierge, people that spent over $1,000, that's Chairman's Club stuff. There is the ridiculous Anvil aerospace packs with all of the Anvil ships in, which you can buy with War Bond. So that's fresh money or store credit as well. If you want to do that, great, but it's like $3,000-ish or $2,500+ to get a load of ships, and I would personally prefer to spend that on hardware. But as I said, I am not your dad. Or maybe I am. You lucky people. So skin-wise, we've got the basically micro-tech-based skins at the moment. So we've got black and blue and white and black and blue. But they're kind of cool. I'm liking them a lot more on the Hurricane, actually. I think the Hurricane looks very cool in white, admittedly. Got a load of skins for the Arrow, some for the Valkyrie. Yeah, it's alright, it's all cool. And we've got the merch like we did every other day as well. But interested to sort of know what other people think. I'll probably be grabbing myself a series of the collectible pins, because I've got all of the pins that they gave out for like Citizen Con and stuff like that. So I do want to sort of like have a complete set of pins eventually and have them on display in my house, or my whatever I eventually have a Star Citizen IRL. I don't know, maybe I will do something silly like that. We also have a special discounted War Bond upgrade for the Anvil Aerospace Hawk. So one of the other things that you'll see each day with this Expo and ship sale is that you'll be able to have like some sort of special deal if you want to upgrade a package to get 10 years insurance. And that might be a viable route for some people that have got like a game package on their account already that's an older game package that has 6 months insurance, has limited insurance that they want to increase, so you could upgrade the hull there and get that insurance without losing anything else on the package. So bear that in mind. Not a hugely impressive day today with Anvil. I did really enjoy the Aegis Day yesterday, but we'll wait and see. So I'm looking forward to the 28th the most. That's the RSI day. That's probably when we're going to see the Perseus go on concept sale. Very excited about that. I was hoping there was going to be a little bit more to the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo, and maybe there will be. Maybe there'll be a couple of things that I'm like, oh, this is actually pretty cool. I do like the little silly videos that they have each day with Jax McCleary. But please tell me what you think in the comments below. Are you enjoying the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo? Are you bored with it? Are you like, well, I've got all the ships anyway, this isn't much? Are you a first-time player of Star Citizen playing the free fly? Are you a veteran player that's like, well, I wanted more murder to happen and it's not? And whatever your thoughts, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Each month we have a ship giveaway. For November, we are giving away a Mercury Star Runner again. This highly anticipated multi-role ship is great for small to medium-sized crews that want to do a bit of everything, whether that be cargo running, data running, missions, combat, smuggling, all that sort of jazz. All you've got to do to be in for a chance of winning one is comment on any of my videos made for November, including this one. More details down below. What am I shilling for today, I hear you ask? Do you hate it when people steal all of your money and your house over the internet? I know I do. NordVPN may have been invented by wizards to help protect your personal data from the prying eyes of the dark web, a sinister cabal of technomancers that grow in power the more they know about your browsing habits. The true story of NordVPN's origins are unknown and lost to the ages, and without using facts, no one really knows how it provides more accessibility to otherwise censored websites or a safer security experience for all that use it. All I know is that it does, and that when you sign up to it, the power level of my bank account grows, and I use it, and maybe you should too.